So I've got a new cartridge for my Commodore. Came across this one that is quite heavily used and abused. So this is the power cartridge from KCS. So the main features is power toolkit, power monitor, tape and disc turbo. So this is also a fast loader. It has a printer tool, power reset and total backup with 16 Ks in outside the operating system. So 16 Ks outside the OS on the Commodore. It functions both with the 64 and 128 model. So it has a warning here. Supply of the KCS power cartridge does not imply any license or right to use it for unauthorized copying of copyright materials. So you shouldn't use the cartridge for copying games. So it has an introduction, copyright. So it's from 1986. Table of contents, installation, toolkit commands, disk commands, tape commands, PowerMon introduction, PowerMon commands, power reset commands, printer tool commands, particulars, printer cable diagram, index. So that's the content of the user manual. But before I plug it into my Commodore, I want to open it up and see what we got inside. So it has some glue residue. It has some drilled out hole here. Don't know if that's original, but it looks like it's not on the picture in the manual, so most likely not an original hole. So the previous owner has glued it together. Here's the inside, and it is a bit crusty. I don't like the bubbling that occurs on the trays here. So it has some unmarked ICs. Looks like the KCS company has removed the markings on the ICs. Got some programmable IC here. But most likely this will work. It has had some soldering job done under here, I think. Someone has soldered the switch. So it's most likely a new switch in it. Not a nice job, but if it works, who cares? This leg here is missing some solder. They have been very sparse on the solder. So I'll try it first and see if it works. If not, I will go over all the soldering joints. So yeah, let's put it back into the case. Most likely I will 3D print a new case for it. So how the fast loader works on these cartridges is just by sending a different command to where they load the game from, so it loads faster. If it's a very small file it should load. It uses longer time to load it than original without any fast loader. But if you got a larger game, the fast loader will do its magic. Nothing hardware related in that regard. It's the programming of the cartridge that makes the loading faster. So I have my power cartridge. So I want to test the fast loader. So for doing that, I don't want to put my power cartridge in the Commodore now. I want to try to load a game without the power cartridge, and I'll try this one. This is a 2-game disc. So I'll try the Willow pattern because that's the first game on the disc when the menu opens. So I can just press return. So we'll get a reference test without the cartridge first. So I'll take my time with my stopwatch here. So plug my disc into my Commodore 1541 diskette station. To load, I need to press load. And, load star, 8,1. So now I'll press start on my stopwatch and return at the same time. I need to press return as fast as the normal load. And I need to stop the watch when the game is fully loaded and the music comes on. Then we have a reference, so you can see if the power cartridge is any faster than the regular C64C. So hopefully the power cartridge works. If not, then this is just a waste of time. So 1 minute and 35 seconds. So then we can turn off the Commodore, insert our power cartridge. Okay, so with the power cartridge inside the Commodore 64, and let's power it up. Now we can see KCS power cartridge I'll press the button on the back side of the power cartridge. I can now press up and down with F1 and F7. I'll go into the basic here on the power cartridge, press return, put in my disk, and now I can just press F5 to load the disk, and the power cartridge is inserted, so in 3, 2, 1 there. Okay, so I need to press F5 once more. That's because how the game is on the disk, most likely. So "29 seconds. Okay, let's try to, we can save 30 seconds, so we had 1.35 seconds without the cartridge. Divide that by the 30 seconds. We get on 4.5 times faster loading. So that's a thumbs up for a power cartridge. It works. So we can go into the menu of the power cartridge. So we got continue, basic, reset, backup disk, reset all, backup tape, hard copy and monitor. So can refer to the manual. A little bit RTF. So deload is the command for the fast loader of the disk. I have a quick reference guide on the back side there. Tape tool, power mon, disk tool, power toolkit, printer tool and power reset. Power monitor is a powerful machine language monitor that is readily available and leaves all of your Commodore memory available for programming. Also works in basic ROM, kernel and I/O areas. And we got some quick reference codes here. Disk tool, using power cartridge you can load up to 6 times faster from disk. The disk commands can be used in your own programs. So the commands is deload, desave disk, merge disk, deverify, merge, dir. You can use dir, directory, instead of list. And device, so merge is 2 basic programs can be merged into one. Disk, with disk you can send commands directly to your disk. So we got monitor mode also. So the monitor mode, what does that do? We have the RTF here. Powermon 23. Ah, so in PowerMon you can make your colors a bit different. Most likely fast forward this. There. KCS. So now we have a new color scheme to our C64. So this is some of the things you can do in PowerMon or the monitor. That's cool. So the power cartridge works. No worries there. So do we have the same colors on the monitor now? Nope. It resetted when I pressed the button. But it worked. Even if it had some bubbly tracks on the circuit board. That's great. I will just fix up the cartridge so it looks a bit nicer, the case of it. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.